Welcome back to another episode of Your Road to Home. I am Kendra Badgekar with LPT Realty, here with
Maxine Carey, Guardian Mortgage.
We are super excited today to introduce you to Angel Hepp, who is the owner of Josephine Grace right here in downtown Frederick. If you have not had a chance to pop into her store, oh my gosh, are you missing out? It is by far the cutest shop I've seen here in the local area. She's got any gift imaginable that you could ever need for anyone, including yourself. And we're just delighted to get to pick her up today, get to know a little bit more about her and what her vision is for her business here in the Carbon Valley. So stay tuned, because at the end of it, we are going to do a showcase of her beautiful little shop so you can get a sneak peek of the things that she has available. She brings a lot to our community, so we're excited to get to know her today.
Awesome.
And she is right here.
Right here.
In the screen.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to die when you see the inside.
Okay.
I almost spent hundreds of dollars my first visit in.
Oh, I'm excited. All you friends out there might be getting some gifts.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi,
Angel.
Oh my goodness.
How are you?
Good. Chilly, but good.
Right? It's a beautiful
goodness.
Colorado spring day.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
We're so happy you could join us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
We were just talking a little bit about your amazing shop.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see a sneak peek of it.
I'm excited. Yeah, we just changed up the decor for Mother's Day. We do a big Mother's Day push in April.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
wait till
oh,
you
good
see
to
it.
know.
It's amazing. I can't
I
wait.
can't wait.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, on that note, why don't you share a little bit about yourself with us and how you dreamed up this incredible place for people to come and enjoy?
Yeah. Gosh, so my husband and I moved to Frederick in 2010, right
Okay,
after we
cool.
got married. And at the time, really, the downtown area was just kind of a pass through. Like,
Yeah.
you drove through downtown to get out of Frederick to
Right.
go find things to do.
Yes.
And so that was tough. And so every time we'd like go for a walk or drive through, we would talk about how, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be so nice to have this and to have that and all of the things we were hoping for. And my husband is an entrepreneur. He comes from a family of entrepreneurs. And so for him, his simple solution was like, well, why don't you just make it yourself?
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not that person, or I wasn't at the time. And we said, well, I'm not going to do that. Somebody else should do that. So fast forward several years of just, the town still growing in the downtown area, which is really awesome, and seeing lots of growth.
Mm-hmm.
And so finally we got to a place where it was like, well, I kind of have an idea. This would be really fun. And we opened the shop in June, almost 2 years ago. So we'll be 2 years old this June.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah. And so we started with just kind of a smaller concept in a building that our construction company owned. And so that felt a little better to me as someone who's very risk averse. Like, okay, we can, we're still paying market rate, what everybody else was paying, but it at least, made me a little less apprehensive.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the shop is named after our girls' middle names.
Oh, so
yeah.
cute.
Yeah, and so it was just a great spot to be able to pull together things that you just can't really get in town yet.
Yeah.
And, other than I've got a birthday party to go to and you need to shop at Walgreens or King Soopers, and
Right.
that's kind of what you have.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a mix of home decor, so gifts for yourself, really, gifts for your home,
Yep.
and then gifts for others. So we have kids products, paper products, kitchen goodies, all kinds of things. So
I love your little mini tins with the drink mixers. in them.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah.
so cute.
I just found them coming up to Christmas, so it was really great. It's like the size of an Altoid tin. It has little versions of everything you need to make either margaritas or a Moscow Mule.
So that's a
You
great
just
gift.
need to, you
Super
just
That is
buy
a
the
great hostess
alcohol
gift.
and then the glasses.
Yeah.
So it was a great stocking stuffer by itself, or pulling together like a whole gift. So yeah, it was really cool.
Love that. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, we're so happy to have you. How did you guys come up with the location that you're in now then?
Yeah, so the location we're in right now actually is just kitty corner to where we originally started.
Oh, okay.
So another thing that we just really lucked out with. So our family's construction company was originally officing out of the building we're in right now.
Okay. Very cool.
And then their team was was growing. They were, really, really packed like pickles in there. And they're like, well, we need a different space. And so they moved out, and we had talked about the shop moving in there, which was pretty amazing because it's right on 5th Street.
Right.
It has beautiful windows. It's
So you had more square footage in this new place?
Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
twice the size, and then some. And so it just worked out really, really perfectly to be in such a great spot.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
I see on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, sometimes you bring in some other small businesses outside. What are some of the things that you have going on?
Yeah, so that's something that I really love to do for a multitude of reasons. As a small business owner,
Right.
there's only so many hours in the day. You're generally wearing all the hats. So you're marketing and IT and HR, and
Yes.
like
All of the things. Yes.
Yeah. And so, finding time to really give a lot of effort and energy into launching your small business just requires a lot of what a lot of people don't have, or at least in excess. And so having the shop as an opportunity to, help advance and lift up other local small businesses that are maybe just getting started, or they've been around for a while, but we want to help, bring them to a new audience, something like that. And for me personally, encouraging and empowering women and girls is like very big for me. It's totally my jam. Absolutely love it. So
That's awesome.
it's not a requirement to be a women business owner. It's just kind of happened to be that way so far.
Yeah.
But it's also kind of just my way to do a little part and help those other women business owners do their thing. And so we've had a mix of Amelia, who runs Everbee, their permanent jewelry. So she comes, we'll pick a day, she sets up, books appointments, people come in and leave with beautiful jewelry and then pop into the shop.
I need to watch for the next one.
Yeah, which is so fun, and they always sell out. So every time she gets a date, I always tell people, like, move quick, it's gonna fill up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've had Diana from Making Magic. She's a local mom just over in the Wyndham Hill neighborhood, and she makes homemade sensory Play-Doh kits that are amazing. They're so amazing. So she does them in like a full, it's almost like a little mini snack box, and then she does like a little mini jar kit, and she makes the Play-Doh by hand, and then she's actually now 3D printing some of the components on the inside, like the cookie cutters. It's so much fun. And my girls, who are 4, almost 5, and 9, almost 10, absolutely love them. I mean, the first kit I brought home, they played together with one kit for like 45 minutes, and I was like, oh my gosh, I will buy them all the time.
Right. That is
just
super
helping
cool.
moms have a little bit of extra time. Or
So do you
parents
have those
extra
in
time.
your store now, or you got
So I just sold out of the ones I did have, so I'm getting ready to reorder because I generally like to have them. They did great for Christmas, and then especially now coming up, we're getting into summer, so how can we keep kiddos busy and entertained? And it's so great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So much fun stuff going on.
Yeah.
Do you have anything new coming in or anything exciting news coming up for you, the store?
Oh my gosh. Well, we are getting ready to turn 2 years old, which is pretty
big deal.
amazing.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Making it to the first year is always really hard just statistically for small businesses.
Yep.
So that's pretty awesome. And I'm working on some plans to celebrate kind of that whole weekend. So that'll be really fun.
Awesome.
And ideally that'll look like bringing in some other business owners to help celebrate with us as well.
Very cool.
We've got lots of great goodies for Mother's Day. It's one holiday that's very near and dear to my heart, obviously, as a mom, but lifting up those other moms or other mother figures in your life. And so we have just a whole array of opportunities to help people celebrate moms in their life. We'll have a little bit for graduation. That's coming up soon already. We have these really great, they're called confetti sticks, and they say hooray on the side, and they have compressed air in the bottom, and the tube is filled with confetti, so when you turn it, it's just this giant explosion of confetti.
That's amazing.
Yeah, which is so fun.
Super fun.
Yeah.
I have a senior. I may buy you out of those.
Right?
Yeah. They're so
That's
fun.
awesome.
So it's such a fun gift to do for graduation or any kind of celebration. So yeah, we've got some good things coming.
So are you seeing more foot traffic in downtown Frederick?
Yeah, we are. Especially, once the weather kind of figures out what Colorado weather wants to do, which,
Yes.
Is always changing. But it's definitely a lot of people, coming out for a walk in the early evening or on the weekends. They're out walking their dogs or riding bikes with their kids. So we've started, we have a small selection of like fun dog products. So one of them is this like expandable dog bowl that's really lightweight, so you can just pop onto a leash, have it with you when you go for a walk. But I have one of them always sitting outside by our sign, filled with water, so that way,
your dog
all the people walking with their
Very
dogs
cool.
have like a little watering station to stop by.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And what are your business hours? Are you open
Yeah,
6 days a week?
So right now we are Thursday, Friday, 5 to 8. Since most people, looking at our community, don't work in the area, they work somewhere else, and we want to be mindful of being open when they can actually shop. And so Thursday, Friday we're open 5 to 8, and then Saturday, Sunday is 12 to 5.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. So you guys have been out here in the Carbon Valley for a while. What are some changes that you've seen over the past? You've been here 14 years now, right? You moved out in
A long time.
2010. So
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, yeah, it is 14 years. Holy moly. There's been a lot of change. It was, again, thinking about the way downtown used to be when I first moved up here after my husband and I got married. And really just seeing it as like this ghost town, like a pass-through
Right.
sort of.
Right.
And being able to see, with the onset of Matt and Nick from Georgia Boys coming in and bringing their location, and then what did that mean to kind of set the stage for other business owners, for outside business owners, and even for the community to think of this as a place like people would actually want to drive into
Right.
and come.
Yeah.
And so looking at that kind of downtown revitalization has been really exciting. And all of the activities and things that are going on in the park are now so large that they're in Centennial Park. And just, of course, all of the houses that have popped
Yes.
up when my husband and I moved here, it was definitely like lots of clear open space. But that to me, I think is a really great testament to what our community is doing, and that growth is amazing and exciting. It's bringing so many young families to the area, which is so much opportunity. We're seeing, other businesses bring their headquarters here or open an office here. And so there's a way to see that growth also coincide with, well, now somebody who lives here might actually be able to work here.
Right. Yes.
Come downtown for lunch, all of those opportunities. And that's been great. We've also seen in that kind of downtown area ways that we can help facilitate new growth for small businesses. So the 501, it is where Peel is, so it's 214 5th Street.
Yep.
It's kitty corner to Georgia Boys. Our construction company did the build on that space.
Oh, very cool for all those little kiosks over there.
Yeah,
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and so that was really amazing to provide that opportunity for, Peel is downstairs, so food and beverage there, jobs there. Upstairs is, Alicia and her Urban Radiates.
Yep.
The med spa is beautiful up there if you haven't been up there.
It is beautiful.
And then building kind of the little 2 mini kiosks there, and the idea behind it being able to, give kind of a launch pad for somebody that wanted to start a small business, but maybe the full investment in a full retail location was out of reach.
Right.
So how can we kind of provide this bridge so they could test out their concept, they could get their feet wet in a way that they'd be able to be successful and for it to be sustainable. So things like that. Our friend Aspen is running the Sweet Stop, which is the delicious ice cream shop right down there, and she hand makes all of their ice cream. It's delicious. And then Sue's right next door in the other kiosk is doing Flower Meets Flower. So for her, she comes from the flower side of things, and then so she's the FLOWER part of Flower Meets Flower, and then she does a rotating feature of bakers to kind of feature the FLOUR version of flower.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
I just got my first bouquet from her at Easter when we had
Oh,
their little
yeah.
Easter egg hunt down there, and I just had to throw it away a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
It lasted forever. It was amazing.
It's really amazing to see just all of this kind of connected growth and support in the area. So, creating space and opportunity for someone like Suze to come and start her business. And then, she purchases some of her flowers from Wazani Farm.
Nice.
Which is in town also as a local flower farm. So just the ways that we can all work together and link arms and help each other, it's been really great. Just kind of having that community small town feel while it's still growing.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that's what attracted us to the area too. We moved out about 8 years ago with littles, and we were just looking for a place that would be a great place to raise a family and grow into. Find a culture, really, is what we were looking for. Which I think
for sure.
Is developing out here.
Yeah.
So when you and your husband chose this area, you had the entrepreneurial mindset, and you were like, "This is exciting. Let's dig in and help it grow." You didn't think, "Oh, let's see if the town's going to grow." You were ready to dig in and be part of that.
Yeah, I think it was kind of a mix of, me getting to a place personally where I felt comfortable with taking that kind of adventure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And my husband coming from a long line of entrepreneurs, and he and his dad and older brother coming together, and they created the construction company at the time when my husband was just trying to figure out how to move into the entrepreneurial space, and getting to see them just want to give back to the community and help the space we live in to just be great for everyone, I think was really inspiring. And so it's less about us and what we're doing and more so about just the opportunity that it provides and what that does for a community, whomever comes in as the business owner or the operator, and just having that opportunity now that the community is growing in such a way that somebody can actually walk downtown and they can have, delicious pizza, they can have great barbecue, they can get ice cream, they can, have access to so many things just within their own neighborhood, has been really, really great.
Yeah. And the town is really digging into summer evenings and, downtown in that area. They want to kind of make it a hubbub, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been exciting. We went to a recent meeting at Town Hall, and they had shown renderings of ideas and things that they're hoping for the next phase of improving the downtown area. So getting to see that was really, really excited, the way that they're kind of leaning into wanting to keep the growth with downtown, but keep it the right feel and the right direction so it doesn't, turn into something that you can find anywhere else. It has its own unique personality.
Nice. I love that.
Yeah.
Do you get involved with any of the summer activities that we have here? Any of the, Miners Day or anything like that the city puts on?
Yeah, so we are generally at Miners Day, and then also at, I want to say Frederick and Flight.
Nice, yeah.
And just, it's another great opportunity to get out and create some more awareness.
Yeah, absolutely.
And meet people and be in the community, all of these really great ways. And that's, I think, what I really like about it too, is just this small town feel that's not so far away from all of the other things that you would need. We're in a great location, kind of centrally located to have an amazing community, a really unique and personable downtown. But if you needed to drive to Boulder, to Denver, to Fort Collins, all of those things are within easy reach.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's the best part about the area for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we like to do a few rapid fire questions just to get to know you on a little bit deeper level.
Yeah, for sure.
Just learn a little bit more about you. What's a favorite book that you've read recently?
Oh my gosh, I love books, so I have read many.
You can give us your top 3 if you need to.
I know. The 7 Wives of Evelyn Hugo was amazing.
Ooh. Is that a romance or what is that?
It is, so it's kind of like it's a fiction book, but it's written like a documentary of this one woman's life. She used to be this amazing old Hollywood starlet, and how she kind of journeyed through her career.
Nice.
Yeah, so good. That was really, really good. The Last Thing He Told Me, that's now been turned into a series on Apple Plus, or on Apple TV. That was really, really good. It's a very big, unexpected twists and turns. It was really, really good. And oh my gosh, I've been listening to all kinds of books too. And I just started picking up The Women by Kristen Hanna. So she wrote The Nightingale, Firefly Lane. So
I love that show that they made it into.
yeah, oh my gosh. And well, I didn't read the book. Usually the book is generally better in my opinion.
Yeah, always. The book is
So
always better.
knowing it was a book, I was like, I'm just gonna watch it and enjoy it, not knowing or having any expectations.
Yes.
And then go back to, so reading it is just on my list in the future.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Love that. What's one of your favorite restaurants here in the Carter Valley?
Ooh. I also love food. Books and food. So I have a couple. So I really love Georgia Boys. Getting their burnt ends is like one of my favorite recommendations, but you have to get there early because there's only so many.
I know.
Yes.
Yep, they only smoke so many pieces of brisket. So just mathematically, there's only so many pieces of burnt end they get each day when they, you know.
I didn't know that was the trick. You needed to go early. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Or they sell out.
Yep.
So that's one of my favorites, and the sweet potato casserole there is amazing. It's so good. And Matt and Nick, the owners over there, do an amazing job of really taking their Georgia style barbecue and bringing that to their location and creating kind of a whole ambiance and an experience. It's really nice because you can go there with like a whole bunch of family. You can go there on a date night. Those kinds of things.
They're very good with community support too. They are.
Yeah, they do a great job.
Yeah,
which is awesome. And then Peel is also one of my favorites, although I'm a little biased because it was a concept that we created with our family. And so amazing wood-fired pizza.
Yes.
The dough is just bubbly and soft and chewy. It only has 4 ingredients. It's like it's so good. And now we're open for lunch. So taking that delicious dough and then using it as like the sandwich, like the flatbread for amazing lunch sandwiches is so good. There's like a it's a brie sandwich that you can add serrano ham to, and it has like a fig spread on it.
Oh my gosh.
It's so good.
That sounds amazing.
It is amazing. Yeah.
Wow.
Super, super good.
Yes. That's good. Favorite style of music?
Ooh, gosh. I am partial to, like 90s R&B.
Nice.
2000s pop hits.
Oh my gosh. All the good stuff right
Yeah, which is weird that it's like nostalgic at this point because I don't feel old enough for it to be like on the oldies radio station.
Right.
And getting to introduce my girls to it is so fun. Like, hey, we're gonna listen to NSYNC and we're gonna listen to the Spice Girls, and
I love it. We just listened to the Spice Girls on the way to school this morning.
Yes, so good. So I love it. It's so much fun to get to experience it with
That's
them.
awesome.
So yeah.
that's amazing.
You got a rapid fire for?
I don't have a rapid fire. I can't wait to get to the store. That's what
That's what our focus is on.
I'm like, I should have went in the store before.
That's okay. We'll get a good, like, genuine first response.
Okay, good.
When you walk in. Yeah, I'm excited. It's really beautiful.
It looks beautiful.
We try to rotate the way the shop is set up in either big or small ways at least once a month to kind of feature different things. So that way it's kind of a new experience every time you come in. And I'm super duper lucky. My sister works her magic for most of the merchandising. So she was in retail for a very long time. And so she's using all of those skills she's honed for a long time in our shop.
Perfect.
And so we always hear comments and compliments about how it's set up, and definitely 100% of the credit goes to her.
That's awesome.
And that's so nice. And it's also an opportunity for me to kind of dream up fun ideas and things that I see on Pinterest that I'm gathering, and a place to put them into action.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas normally it would just be like something I could try to finagle into a birthday theme, like maybe you should be open to this because I really want to create this, or doing decor in the shop or decorating our front windows. My hope is at some point we'll be able to expand even bigger and have really beautiful front big floor to ceiling windows.
Awesome.
So
does your sister live in the area?
she's just down in Aurora, so she's about 40 minutes from here. So
Nice.
usually we'll kind of make a weekend of it. She'll come up and stay, and we'll
Oh, that's
kind of
fun.
hash out. Yeah, we'll hash out our ideas of what we want to feature, the things that we're looking to do, and so yeah, it's really awesome. I'm really lucky.
That's awesome. Well, that gives me more excuses to come shop more often.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Really.
Once a month really is fine by me.
Yeah, always new things, always new features. So
You named a lot of your favorite things, but do you have any more favorite things that you're carrying in the shop right now that you get excited about?
oh my gosh. So I really like the candles that we carry are beautiful, but they also smell. The way they smell in the jar is the way they smell when you burn them.
And do they burn good?
They burn amazing.
Okay,
They're soy candles, so
Yep.
they have like a 50+ hour burn time. And that was something I encountered when I was starting to source inventory for the shop.
Mhm.
So many beautiful candles, but I got them and I would burn them and they wouldn't really smell like anything. Like they smell beautiful in the jar and then you light them and nothing.
Right.
So I love them, and they actually design the candle jars to be repurposed. So once you're done burning your candle, you just pop it in the freezer overnight to get the last bit of wax out, wash it, and then it's like a frosted white jar with a wood lid.
Can I pull in here?
Mm-hmm, absolutely. Maybe on this side in
I
case
missed
he needs to get out.
I missed it. I'll pull up here.
So I use mine for like cotton balls and Q-tips in the bathroom, and so it's
Cute.
multi-purpose. Yeah, which I really love. And
Yeah,
we
that's
have
even better.
I really love the warmies that we carry too. They're really, really soft stuffed animals that are filled with dried French lavender. So they
nice.
have a nice weight to them, and you pop them in the microwave to warm them up. They smell amazing, really helpful with relaxation, especially with kiddos, which I love to tell
My
parents.
kiddos love those.
Yeah.
Oh, because you can like just send them to bed with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And then it's just like a warm, cozy snuggly. It's
Mm-hmm.
so good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love them.
Well, we're here, so we're gonna go in. We'll stop for a minute and then go in.
Yep.
Is that play again?
That sounds good.
All right.
All right.
Here
See
we
you
go.
inside. Here we go.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you to experience it the first time.
I'm.
Come on in.
All right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So welcome.
I like these. Look at these. Mom life.
Mom life. Oh, I like that.
So this is our feature table for Mother's Day. So all kinds of different goodies. We usually will put together gift sets and things to kind of help spark some ideas, and then leave everything available if you have a mom who really loves coffee and that's her jam, or mom's like, we want to give you some relaxation to be able to do something like that. And then we have our general like kitchen home decor feature, that area over here. And then we started doing this at Christmas, but just kept doing it. So this area, we just pulled together a variety of gift sets. That was something that is kind of, my sister and I do it all the time, and didn't realize that sometimes for people it's hard to put a gift together.
Absolutely.
So we're
Yeah.
like, here, we'll just give you some ideas and some inspiration.
Love that.
And then our kids section, so that's always fun to be able to bring together fun ideas. So here's those confetti sticks that are super fun.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get some of those.
So those we love. Again, because I'm a giant book nerd and I love books, and just books for kiddos is so fun. And so getting to do a variety of like these ones that are classic literature, but for little kids, and getting to introduce them to, different characters and what does that look like.
Super cute.
Yeah, in a way that's really engaging. So that's pretty fun. And then over here, paper products. So to kind of complete your gifting, birthday cards, and all of them for now, I found it really helpful. They're all intentionally blank, so that way you can write whatever you want on the inside. And if you actually purchase a card here at the shop, we provide the stamp if you need to mail it.
Oh wow.
So that way we're just helping to encourage more good mail. There's like all kinds of junk mail and bills, and
Yes.
there's not really so much to be called
That's
fun
such
mail.
a great idea.
So we want to encourage
Love
more
that.
fun mail. Yeah, even if it's just like, hey, I was thinking about you. I found this card. You know, sometimes that's the
amazing.
barrier. Is like, well, I don't send mail, so I don't have stamps. Or
Right.
we can take care of that for you.
Yep. Taking
Yeah.
care of the excuses. I love that.
Yeah. Tea and coffee. So we carry Redemption Road coffee just up the road from Out of Need. So really delicious. We get that regularly, and they actually donate back to each location where they have their where they source their coffee from,
Very
which
cool.
is really cool. Yeah. And then body products. So these are always really popular for gifts for yourself or gifts for others. So we have a ton of great product from Purple Fence Farm. So they're run by Julie, who has a lavender farm over in Dakota.
Oh, wow. I
Yeah.
had no idea.
Mhm.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then her workshop, she converted her garage into this beautiful, fully functioning workshop, and it's 2 blocks down and 3 houses over.
Wow.
So if the order's small enough, I can just carry it
Right.
from where we order it into the shop.
That's amazing.
But because it's locally grown lavender, she grows it culinary grade, so you can actually use it in food. Yeah. So lotion, scrubs, soaps, all kinds of goodies. So it's hard to not just like buy everything for myself.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I
and so
love your
then
wall here.
This area will generally, rotate and feature. So again, for Mother's Day, being a mom myself, knowing that sometimes it's just really hard to come by some encouragement if you're constantly feeling like you're falling down, you're not doing a great job, kids are struggling, everything's struggling.
Right.
So we thought this was a great idea for people to come. They can actually take a post-it of, they're like, you know what, I needed this.
That's awesome.
I had a woman come in and she found one that really resonated with her. And I said, well, take it with you, like put it on your bathroom mirror, just that extra kind of encouragement that you might need. So that's been really fun to get to just write new ones. My daughter actually wrote one. She was helping me put them all
Oh.
together. Yeah. So
What a
she's
great
like,
message.
Mom, really want to put something together that can be encouraging for other moms.
That's awesome.
Absolutely, you can do that.
That's
Yeah.
so great.
Which is cool. And then we've got the armoire right now. Again, everything generally kind of rotates through, but right now it's our candle feature. So these are the really great candles. Again, thinking about how we can start helping create ideas for gifting, so that way it's not just like, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do. We kind of want to be here to be that extra help. So you come, you're like, I need a gift. And so kind of talk you through, what does that mean? Does it need to be shipped? Is it local? What occasion is it for?
Nice.
And then kind of start putting things together. So
That's awesome. Well, you have created something absolutely beautiful here. You can feel your heart and soul behind the entire shop.
yeah.
So thank you so much for sharing this with us, and we hope that we can help you shine more light into the community.
Yeah, thanks. That's kind of our goal. So
Awesome. Thank you.
thank you.